New footage from GoPro cameras, released by Ukrainian forces, shows an intense assault through a Russian trench position in the Kharkiv region. The Ukrainian soldiers corner a Russian soldier and overpower him with superior firepower, capturing the position after a brief firefight. Meanwhile, in the Kursk region, a Ukrainian kamikaze drone successfully eliminated 2 Russian soldiers in an open field. The 2 soldiers were caught off guard as they attempted to conceal themselves near a damaged BMD-2, only to fall victim to the drone strike. A Ukrainian reconnaissance operation in the same region revealed another dramatic incident. A group of Russian stormtroopers attempted to raid Ukrainian defensive positions on quad bikes. However, their daring attempt was thwarted as Ukrainian forces destroyed the vehicles before they could advance, neutralizing the attackers in the process. The 12th Special Purpose Brigade Azov responded by launching drone strikes, eliminating numerous Russian soldiers in the area and effectively repelling the attack. In Donetsk, a Russian T-80 BVM tank was captured on video driving straight into a shell crater, causing the vehicle to become stuck. The tank crew was seen fleeing the scene, marking a significant tactical blunder on the part of Russian forces. Meanwhile, Ukrainian Marines successfully halted a Russian offensive on the Black Sea coast. The 37th Separate Marine Brigade, aided by barrier minefields and FPV drones, destroyed 3 Russian armored vehicles and wiped out an entire infantry subdivision attempting to breach Ukrainian defenses. In the Kursk region, Ukrainian Special Operations Forces carried out successful strikes against Russian forces, destroying armored vehicles, motor vehicles, and Russian infantry. The UA-Reg team, part of Ukraine's elite special forces, targeted key enemy equipment and personnel, delivering a significant blow to Russian occupation forces. The General Staff of the Armed Forces of Ukraine has reported 184 combat clashes on the battlefield in the past day. Ukrainian forces successfully repelled 78 Russian attacks on the Pokrovsk and Kurykov fronts, while Russian forces launched 47 assaults on the Kursk bridgehead. Russia reportedly suffered significant losses over the same period, with 1,550 soldiers killed or wounded, 62 artillery systems, 45 armored combat vehicles, and 14 tanks destroyed. Recent weeks have seen a notable reduction in the use of Russian armored vehicles in assaults, likely due to significant losses and depletion of Soviet-era equipment. Analysts from the Institute for the Study of War highlighted this trend in their January 4th report, noting that Russian forces have shifted strategies to conserve resources. Ukrainian military sources corroborated these observations. A spokesperson for a Ukrainian brigade operating on the Kurykov front stated that Russian troops are now relying primarily on infantry for assaults, with armored vehicles relegated to providing fire support. This adjustment follows substantial vehicle losses sustained by Russian forces in October and November 2024. Additionally, the New York Times reported on December 31st that Russian forces are increasingly using electric scooters, motorcycles, and all-terrain vehicles, ATVs, during operations in eastern Ukraine, an apparent adaptation to equipment shortages. Ukrainian forces continue to execute precise strikes on Russian positions. Soldiers of the 59th Separate Motorized Infantry Brigade destroyed a vehicle carrying explosives and an infantry fighting vehicle in the Pokrovsk direction. Drone attacks targeted Russian equipment, personnel, and hideouts with remarkable accuracy. In the Kharkiv region, the 57th Separate Motorized Infantry Brigade conducted successful operations in Vovchansk, eliminating Russian troops and striking their positions with kamikaze drones. President Volodymyr Zelensky disclosed that approximately 3,800 North Korean soldiers have been killed or wounded fighting for Russia in Ukraine. Zelensky emphasized that Ukraine's focus remains on stopping Russian aggression, not mobilizing a massive army, stating, "We do not want any war. We want to stop the Russians." Ukraine boasts the largest military in Europe with 980,000 personnel. This significantly outnumbers France, whose armed forces number around 200,000. Despite intensified assaults, Ukrainian forces demonstrate resilience. Near Novy Puty village in the Kursk region, an M2A2ODS saw Bradley infantry fighting vehicle successfully evacuated soldiers under heavy anti-tank and mortar fire, showcasing the Ukrainian army's capacity to withstand and adapt to evolving battlefield conditions.